We are in Flagstaff, Arizona, up in the northern Arizona section.
Yes.
And there's some really cool things up here to see.
But can we do it for under $60?
Let's hope so.
All right. Go Jacks!
Anne got up early for me so that I could actually have breakfast.
Yes.
On one of our eating excursions. It was very kind of her. And we went to a place that we used to go to all the time when we went to college here.
Yep.
It was just as good as I remembered. Obviously, the prices have changed a bit in
just a little
2 decades since college.
Right.
But I had, well, let's start with you. What did you have?
I had a Belgian waffle with strawberry and whipped cream. It was delicious. With a side order of bacon, which thick slice cut bacon, you can't beat it.
Excellent. And then I had the Hungry Man Special, which used to not fill me as much as it did this time. I was full at the end of this. But it's 3 eggs, a potato, which I did hash browns.
Yep.
And then a side of meat, which I chose ham steak.
Yep.
But you also get a bread option. Now, here's something that people don't know about Mike and Rhonda's that we should tell you.
Yep.
Is that they have their bread options are toast, pancake, or biscuits and gravy.
Right.
Now, some dishes come with 2, some come with 3. The Hungry Man Special comes with 3. So I got 1 biscuit, 1 pancake, 1 thing of toast.
Yep.
So you could, if you really like toast, you could have 2 toast and 1 biscuit, 2 toast and 1 pancake.
Right.
3 pancakes, 3 biscuits, whatever you want, however you want to do the combination, you can do it. I like to spread it out and get a little bit of everything.
He sure does.
And we'll talk about how much all that food cost us, including those 2 delicious hot cocos.
Yes.
At the end of the video when we do our budget.
Perfect.
So we're out at Buffalo Park. It is a great outdoor area.
Mm-hmm.
You can do jogging, hiking, take your dog.
Yep.
We're gonna bring Jimmy. As you can see, a little too cold today.
Yes.
So he is not looking to leave the RV today.
No, he is not.
And a little too cold for us to hike as well. So, but it is a good place.
Keep in mind though, at 7,000 feet, if you're not used to hiking all the time,
if you're not used
you
to
get
the
out of breath
elevation,
really quick.
Absolutely. So you might have to think about that when you're going. Is there a cost to come here and utilize these facilities? We can let you know that at the end of the video when we do our budget. Perfect.
All right, let's check out something else in Flag.
We're in downtown Flagstaff.
Heritage Square.
Heritage Square. Excellent. It's a cute little downtown area. Flagstaff is it's a long Route 66. It's got the Northern Arizona University, where we both went to school.
Right.
And they even have something cool on New Year's Eve. Behind us, they have a pine cone drop. So in a lot of different places, they have obviously the ball in
Times Square.
In Times Square, they've got all different places have different things. Here in Flagstaff, they have the pine cone. So because we're not far from New Year's, they've got it already set up. So we'll show you that. It is free, obviously, to come down to Heritage Square, walk around. Lots of great shops. There's a good candy fudge shop, some great restaurants. It's a great little area to come hang out, some good food. Perfect.
Yeah, they've got events going on in the summer. Usually when COVID's not going around, they've got events really all throughout the year, even in the winter too. So it is a really fun place to come down and explore.
You may recognize this street. It's right around the corner from where we were. But if you watch the movie Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks, during the section where he's running across the country back and forth, he grows the long beard.
Yep.
Anyways, he runs up this street going from that direction all the way up, and it's a section where the guy's looking for a slogan for his bumper sticker. So, Tom Hanks, thanks for coming to Flagstaff and filming that.
Oh yeah. So let's show some more of downtown.
So now we are out, not far outside of Flagstaff, just about 25-30 miles or so.
Yep.
And we are at a area that is a former volcano.
Yes.
So Sunset Crater.
Yep.
But first we're going to go see a historic Native American site. And I'm probably butchering this, so if I say it wrong, send me a comment to say, this is phonetically, this is how you say it.
Wupatki?
Wupatki?
Wupatki, I think.
Pataki? I don't know. It's really cool though.
Yes.
We're excited to see it. So we're going to go there. There is a cost. You get kind of both for the same price. So we'll talk about that when we do our budget later on.
Right. All right, let's get going.
Yeah. Over by the
Wupatki ruins.
Sure. And it's really cool because you can definitely see how it was a structure with different rooms.
Yep.
And just a huge meeting area for the indigenous people from 1100 to 1200.
That's crazy.
Like,
and it's still here.
And it's still here. It
Most
just
of it.
talks about craftsmanship and using stuff of the area.
Right. What you have available in nature.
Exactly that, but will sustain and will live up to time. So it's really impressive.
This shows you how smart a lot of these cultures of people were.
Yeah.
Way long time ago.
And you can walk around the whole trail. We're going to do a little bit of it, and it's a big area. And as we said earlier, there's a cost. We'll talk about that at the end, but we wanted to ask you, what's your favorite area of former civilization that you visited? Like, I know a lot of people like colonials.
Williamsburg.
Thank you. I know a lot of people like Williamsburg, Virginia.
Yep.
Obviously, there's areas of Boston, stuff like that. So we'd like to hear from you. Tell us in comments of one of your favorite old civilizations.
I'd love to hear it.
That you visited or want to visit.
Yep.
Where are we?
We are now at Sunset Crater. So there's a cool overlook.
Yep.
To take a look at it.
And that's it.
Yep.
Right behind us.
Yep. And this whole area is really cool. I mean, there's so much, like a cinder or...
Yeah, cinder, and you can see the lava formations.
Yep.
Where the lava flows were, because it was a active volcano.
Yeah, that's very cool.
It really is. So, just a cool place to go.
Yep.
And really get into nature. And there's lots of hiking trails, and
Yes.
we're going to go to a hiking trail now.
Perfect. Now we're at the Bonito Vista Trail. So we're going to go take a quick little hike, and take a look, see what this place has to offer.
So we are now up on Mars Hill, which is on the way up to Lowell Observatory, which we're going to see some cool things at Lowell Observatory.
Yes.
This is a great area because you get a great view of the west side of Flagstaff.
Right.
So right where Route 66 kind of ends and curves is right there.
Right. Get a great view of the campus.
Yes.
The dome.
Yeah. Now it's a little careful your footing here because it's a... Gotcha. I know you guys fell for that. But all joking aside, you do have to be careful on your step here.
Yes.
And it was a good place to
make out back in the day
before she was your wife.
We didn't make out here. Maybe someone else he had up here.
Who was that? Oh, wonder what she's doing. Just kidding. Okay, but so let's go on up to Lowell and we'll see
some cool stuff. Let's
Almost
go.
Fell that time. All right.
We have made it up to Lowell Observatory. Fun stuff.
Yeah, all the way up the hill.
Little known fact, I used to be an intern here after my junior year. Many years ago. So this is exciting for me too. And now we're going to do a special group session here.
Cool.
During COVID, the visitor center isn't really open for the public. You do have to make reservations to see anything up here, but they are having really cool things going on this month and next. So we'll tell you what we saw and what we did when we come back. And how much it cost at the end.
Which means we're only seeing the hydrogen alpha wavelength of light. That's why it looks like a little bit of a red dot in there. Yeah. So if you focus in on the outer edges, you might start being able to see what look like little kind of like wispy bits or little smudges kind of coming off the edges. Very small, like fingernail width.
Okay.
But that's a couple Earths long of plasma being blasted off the surface of the sun. A couple minutes ago I saw one around like the 6 o'clock mark, or kind of in that lower hemisphere. Okay. But you know, you'll see the contrast between like the lighter, or like the orange and the black background. So through this, the sky is not going to look blue, it's going to look black.
Right.
Alright, so we just moved this telescope to Jupiter, so you'll be able to see that. Jupiter's a lot brighter than Saturn, about 10 times brighter because it's closer to us and closer to the sun, so it'll be easier to see. Through this, you should also be able to see right now even Jupiter's stripes, the bands on its surface, which are basically weather patterns. They're a little bit like the Earth's jet streams.
Okay.
And you might notice it's got this equipment on the back, this instrument package. This is called a Malin cam. It's a digital camera, and it's feeding the image, of course, down to the computer, and then also over to the monitor here. With this amount of sunlight in the broad daylight, you can try the monitor, but you can also try the computer screen.
Wow. Got to see Jupiter,
Saturn,
the sun way up close.
Mars.
You could even see the heat waves. Mars. You got to see a cool star.
Really bright star.
It's amazing that it's, as you can see, daylight.
Yes.
We were outside, and the telescopes are so powerful that you could still see stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they're light years away.
Yes. billions and
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of years away.
So far, I mean, it's really great. There is a cost. They have different programs. The program we did, we'll talk to you about when we do our budget at the end of the video.
Exactly. So thank you for watching with us at Lowell. So
and
what
also,
else do we have?
During the pandemic, the museum shop, or not the shop, the museum section, the Globe Museum, isn't open.
Right.
We were given access just for the video. We weren't allowed to like walk around and do exhibits.
Right.
So if you come before this pandemic is over, you won't be able to do that.
Right.
But everything else you'll get to do.
Yes, it's really fun, and you know, if you are in the Flagstaff area, please support them. They do a lot of great work for us as a people and as a planet, and it's very cool.
And a lot of history happened here.
Yes.
A lot of major discoveries.
Right.
You know, parts of Mars, hence Mars Hill.
Right.
Pluto was discovered here.
I still say it's a planet. I know a lot of people say it's not.
Regardless of what it is,
I'll say
Pluto was discovered here.
Yes, for
Planet,
sure.
whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
It was discovered here. So that was pretty cool.
Yep.
To learn all about that history.
So I had a lot of fun.
I always have fun with you.
So where are we off to next?
In the Flagstaff area.
Yes, we had so much fun.
So much fun. How much fun?
A lot.
So much. So let's go through.
Was it $60 worth of fun?
Let's find out. So we did a couple of different things, not in order, but we did Lowell Observatory.
Yes, there was a charge for that.
Yep. So you had to do the different, there was different programs. The one we picked gave you kind of the open deck and let you look through a bunch of different telescopes, including getting to see the sun and just Jupiter.
Yep.
Mars.
Saturn.
Really cool.
Bright star.
Yeah. How much did that
All kinds
cost
of
us?
stuff. So it's reservations only right now. It was $15 a person. So for the two of us, it was $30.
$30. So Lowell Observatory.
Great deal.
$30.
Yep.
Then we are out at Wupatki, Pueblo Village.
Yep.
And that is also near Sunset Crater.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're
you
all
kind of go in one gate or the other, and you stay on the loop, and you can go either way.
Yep.
And you get to both of them. So there is a cost because it's national park.
It's per car, so it's $25.
$25
for the car.
Now, that doesn't count into our budget because, as we talked, we have the America the Beautiful card.
Right.
So that's free for us. So it could cost you money, but for us, free.
Free, $0.
And that's two great things, and really amazing. As you can see, the lava flows behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool. And then we went to downtown Flagstaff, as we said, was free.
Yep.
All that. Buffalo Park.
There's a lot to see down there, and there's a lot of cool shops as well. Whatever you need. If you need Flagstaff memorabilia, you got it. Sweet treats.
I know we didn't do the sweet treats this time. It's usually our downfall, but we stayed away this time.
Yes.
And then Buffalo Park was another place where you can go hiking, take your dog,
it's awesome.
go running. Also free. You don't have to be a resident, which was really nice.
Right.
A lot of those parks you have to be a resident because they got gates and stuff. This one's open to the public, and it's a 2-mile loop. So really fantastic. You get good views, and it's got a lot of history because they used to do carnivals there and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's really cool.
Yep. And then we had food.
That's right. We had breakfast.
Yep.
Which was a nice gift from my wife. So all that food, which was so much food that we couldn't even really get through it. Thankfully, it was breakfast and lunch for us.
Yep.
How much did all that food, including the cocoa, cost?
$29.75.
$29.75. Wow.
Yep.
A lot of food for not a lot of money. So right down there, $29.75. So if we add all that together, that brings us to
$59.75. Ooh, under by 25 cents.
You got a nickel. No, a quarter.
Something. One of those coins.
We got one of those silver
We got a
things.
George Washington. That's what
right.
we got.
So, really great time here.
Yes.
We're excited. And now you're just going to have to join us in Sedona to see if we can do Sedona for $60.
Perfect. Thank you for watching. If you like watching this video, we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel.
Absolutely. It helps us. It's free for you, and it helps us tremendously.
Yes.